All right. Thank you, East Castle. I want to present to you Annika, and he will be sharing some music with you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aniket Arvind, as Ms. Stacey Abbott mentioned. Today I'm going to be playing three of my most favorite classical pieces of all time, two on the piano and one on the violin. Of course, I wanted to play more, but unfortunately I have a time commitment this summer, so unfortunately I couldn't play more for you guys, but this is an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for having me here. So as I mentioned before, I'm actually here in Milwaukee for the summer because I'm participating in robotics research at the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. I'm a high school student, I'm 16 years old, and I live in New York. So this is really a new experience for me to come to Milwaukee. I've never been here before, so this is quite amazing. As you know, as you can tell, I guess, I'm incredibly passionate about music. And ever since I was 4, I've been playing the piano. And since 3rd grade, I've been playing the violin. And I've been incredibly passionate about music from a young age. And so I figured that, this summer I want to do something productive as well with music. So I decided that I would, create this challenge for myself that I would play for 10 nursing homes in Milwaukee this summer. Throughout the span of the summer, rather. And this is one of the nursing homes that I plan to play at, and I really hope you enjoy my performance. Aside from that, I also started this nonprofit 2 years ago over the summer called UnitedWeString. You guys can actually visit the website at www.unitedwestring.com. And its mission is essentially to provide opportunities for young musicians to play at different venues, especially during COVID-19, when there were very limited and few opportunities to perform, right? Because a lot of people were quarantining and a lot of places were closed, as you guys may know. And so I thought, I'm not getting a chance to perform anywhere. Why not give other people an opportunity, as well as myself, an opportunity to perform for people, around the world. And so through this nonprofit, we play for hospitals, nursing homes, schools, and some of our major performances include playing for a school in India, as well as playing 2 times at the Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City. And that is all through technology. And what I mean by that is we aim to play through Zoom and Skype. And you may be thinking, okay, that is not a good idea, right? The sound quality is not going to be good, but it actually ended up being quite a hit. And it was really cool because we not only got to broadcast it to all the parents and teachers who were listening on Zoom, but also throughout the entire hospital of Mount Sinai. So that was a really good experience. And through these performances, actually, we also managed to raise funds. So for the Mount Sinai performances, we each managed to raise around $665 for the COVID-19 relief fund. And that was aimed at, helping people with COVID and trying to get them to feel better over time, not only through our music, but also through donations. And through the India performance at schools, we managed to raise $555 for a special needs school that was in the area. And so this entire mission of UnitedWeString not only aims to give young musicians a chance to perform, and as well as myself, but also manages to raise funds and help people in need at the same time. So I really hope you enjoy. This performance is through that organization, and thank you so much for listening and for being here. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, so the first of the 3 pieces that I'm going to play is on the piano, and it's one of my favorite piano pieces of all time. It's the Chopin Waltz in C sharp minor. It's really beautiful. It has a lot of different nuances and tones in the piece, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. It's definitely one of my favorite Chopin pieces of all time. This second piece is actually the Moonlight Sonata. I know you guys are familiar with this. This is a really big classical music hit. But what I want to play for you today is not the commonly known first movement, but rather the second movement of the piece. I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with classical music, but the Moonlight Sonata is comprised of 3 distinct movements, each of which are incredibly unique. The first one is slow and melancholic. The second one is joyful and jumpy. And the third one is quite fast and melodious. I can play all 3, however, I really want to play, given the short amount of time that I have, the second movement because I think it is quite beautiful and quite underplayed. So I really hope you enjoy. This is Ludwig van Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, second movement. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed that. Honestly, I wish I could play more, but I honestly only have 20 minutes here, so I'm gonna now play the violin. The violin is my second endeavor. I started when I was in 3rd grade. I really like it. It's a new kind of taste on classical music. I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with string music, but it's definitely quite different than piano. The violin is, incredibly famous because of Johann Sebastian Bach, and he's the founder of not only classical music but classical string music. And aside from the cello, where he composed 6 string cello suites, he also composed a variety of violin music, including the 6 violin sonatas as well as the 6 violin partitas. And so these 12 pieces for the violin are incredibly difficult, but also incredibly beautiful and famous. And so I want to play for you a movement from one of the violin partitas in D minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. It's the Allemande, meaning it's the first movement of the partita, and it's incredibly beautiful, and it's one of my most favorite violin pieces. So thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed those 3 pieces that I played for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for listening to me play music for you guys. I really enjoyed this performance and this opportunity, and thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.
Yeah, if anybody
want to come up and take a photo with them? We can take a group photo or individual photos.
Yeah, let's take a group photo like this, maybe. Like I can see.
Are you
here.
want just stand right there?
Yeah,
Sure,
sure,
we can do that.
Or
We can do it that way.
should I like sit or stand?
Or if you want to stand like right between Mr. Augie and Miss Joy.
Yeah, here.
And you can
Right here.
right right there. Perfect. All right. Everybody look here. You can wave if you want. I don't see Ann. Ann's kind of shifted a little bit this far. There we go. All right, everybody look this way. Thank you, Ken. This is awesome. Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Was he not amazing?
Thank you so
Very,
much.
very talented.
Thank you.
I've never heard somebody play the piano that way. It was just, it was so expressive.
Thank you.
It was,
Thank
it
you
was.
so much.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for this opportunity.
Well, really.
Does anybody have any questions?
If we want to donate to your organization, how do we do that?
Oh, thank you. So I have like a donation campaign that I'm setting up now. So I can like send an email whenever I set it up, and maybe. But like, I mean, the whole point is to get like other people to donate and like, you know, give it to you guys. I mean, you guys are the, you know. I feel like.
Diane's like, no, we want
We
to
don't
know.
need it, we give it to people who need it.
All right, that really makes me feel great. I mean, thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Let us know then.
So I can share that information
Just
with
out
you.
of curiosity,
Mhm.
you're such a young man. Are you living with a family in a dorm?
Yeah, so I'm actually living alone in an apartment in the east side, I believe. Yeah, so it's like I'm just here for the week. Yeah, I'm here for the week, and then I go back every weekend to New York.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your mom didn't share that much. You're traveling all over.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a really good opportunity. I mean, it's good preparation for college, I guess. So.
Did your parents have a musical background that they got you started so early?
So my dad, they're both from India, so they didn't have like Western classical training. But my dad, he sings Indian classical music, so it's like vocal music, but like for Indian classical, it's called Carnatic music. And so he sings, so I guess that's where I get the musicality from. But in terms of piano and violin, no, none of them played those before.
Do you sing?
I do, but not as good as my dad.
Okay, the next time you come, you have to sing too.
Any other questions?
I think we better let you go.
Yeah.
We're very honored.
No, thank you so much. It's honestly a pleasure to play for you guys.
I have never heard in person, this close, such a beautiful rendition of a violin,
Oh,
any song at all.
thank you so much. That means a lot.
It's just marvelous.
Thank you so much.
It's not even my favorite instrument. It suddenly is my favorite instrument.
Thank
You
you.
just-
Wow.
Yes, and you play so artistically.
Thank you.
I mean, you're very expressive on the piano, and you know, if I were a judge, I'd give you I'd
Thank
check
you
all
so
the
much.
boxes.
Thank you.
Yes,
That
thank
means a
you
lot.
so much.
That means so much. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
This means a